Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Igama lami Mbeje, and on this channel sifunde incwadi ebhalwe ngolimi lwethu lesiZulu bese siza la sokhuluma ngazo le ndaba esuke sifundile sixoxela laba phela abasuke bengenaso isikhathi sokuthi bazifunde le incwadi nalaba futhi abasuke benqanda nje ukufunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama reality shows ethwala eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama shows senza ama reviews or ama recaps. Siyaphinda futhi sikhulume any other issues avukayo mangabe lama shows sesiwabukile kwi-TV. Namhlanje ngifuna ukwenza i-recap ye-full episode ye-Umnakwethu happily ever after. Happily ever after. Guys, finally umavilakazi comes. Uze lapha yana endwedwe phela kaMbeje. Remember ukuthi ulona uMadanca was asked ukuthi amfonele khona bezokwazi ukuthi bakhulume lapha yabe noMbeje. Even though I did feel ukuthi Mbeje is manipulative ukuthi acela unkosikazi ukuthi enafonele umavilakazi. Uyasho wena umavilakazi ukuthi the reason ezile is because uhlonipha uMadanca. Honestly guys, I think ukuthi ukuba Mbeje like ube umuntu okuwukuthi benomavilakazi they met and they really genuinely fell in love. I think lesasithembu lesiyana isithembu that had potential to work. And the reason ngisho kanjalo is because I feel like umavilakazi uyamhlonipha uMadanca. And I feel like she sort of respects position kaMadanca. So I feel like into espoil izinto is the fact ukuthi vele umavilakazi ubengamthandi lona uMbeje wadliswa ukuthi athande uMbeje. Vele it was never gonna work. Yabo leyo. So uyasho ukuthi njobe lana uze ngoba ehlonipha uMadanca ukuthi azokhuluma ngoba phela the last time ehamba lapha wathi they'll never see each other again. Akafune lutho luka Mbeje and all of that after soul ukuthi ulokhuza umdlisile. So uyafika ke lapha yana ndoda guys, I make notes mangenza ama reviews so I don't forget ukuthi izinto ezenzekile. I don't leave anything out, especially for those abangayibuka episode ababuka review kuphela. So uyafika ke endwedwe. So uyambuza kulo Madanca ukuthi kahle kwenzekeni. Uyasho kulokhuzana ukuthi no mina vele ngangivele ngingamthandi. Into eyenza ukuthi sisigcine sendawoni is because wenza lento ayenza. Obviously lokhuzana obviously ulokhuzana uMadanca akayikholwa yonke lento yokuthi uMbeje kungenzeka ukuthi wadlisa ulona unkamavilakazi. So uyasho ukuthi no wenza lento ayenza wangifaka umuthi. Bambuza nje ukuthi how did you know? Uyasho ukuthi kwafika umuntu kubo wamphalazisa. Uyasho ukuthi wakuphalazisa kwaphumani ukuthi kwaphuma into ethile emnyama la kena kwabizwa ifamily bazoyibona vele. I guess kwakuwona umuthi guys because after phalazile vele akasafuni lutho ngoMbeje, you know. But uMadanca I guess she is having a hard time believing ukuthi indoda yakhe iyadlisa umuntu ngempela. And angazi ukuthi yini but kunento engifilisa engazi ukuthi uMadanca ubefisa ukuthi into kamavilakazi noMbeje isebenze. She wanted it to work. Or mhlawumbe ukuhlakanipha nje konkosikazi, she is pretending as if ubefuna kulunge but not really. She's happy ukuthi it didn't work. So I can't figure her out lokhuzana uMadanca. So ke yeah, so we are explaining ke yonke into ukuthi that's what happened. Yaphuma leyo nto emnyama and all of that. Kwi-interview ulokhuzana uMadanca says ukuthi ulona ukamavilakazi thought ukuthi uMbeje iblesser. And when she found out ukuthi akulona iblesser, then that's when the problem came because obviously I believe ukuthi ulona umthakathile ukamavilakazi. That made a bit of sense because yes, ukuze umuntu akudlise you must be close enough to them for them ukuthi bakudlise, you know. So mina bengivele ngiyibuka because mangibuka uMbeje I'm like yini attractor ukamavilakazi to uMbeje aze athole nethuba lokuthi amshele aze athole nethuba lokuthi amdlise because ngathi bayizinto ezihlukene nje. So i-expectation kaMadanca nami ngiyayibona ukuthi it's possible because uthi kusho ukuthi uma kaMavilakazi wayitshela ukuthi iblesser and then wasondela kuMbeje mase mthola ukuthi kanti akalona iblesser, meaning ukuthi mhlawumbe akanayo imali as much as she thought usene problem ukuthi bandawonye. it could be vele ukuthi amavilakazi uyabona uma kamavilakazi ukuthi slay queen ngenzeka vele ukuthi wayitshela ukuthi iBlazer wasondela ke umbotha kanamali but kwakuthi ngaleso sikhathi usedlisiwe akasakwazi ukuthi ahlehle kuyena. But again, that's what happens. Anyway, towards the end of the episode, they are doing an interview because vele at the end uKamavilakazi says ukuthi okay mina I'm done. I'm not gonna come back here because ulona uBeje is like ungabeke usubuya la ngoba mina ngizobe mhlawumbe sengithole omunye umuntu is like khuleka, I'm not coming back here, I'm done with you. Uyaxolisa nokulokhuzana nokama nokumadanca ukuthi I came ngazophazamisa izinto emzini wakho but I'm done here. When they are doing an interview bonke bo 3 into emangaza because the whole time phela uMbeje has been denying ukuthi wadlisa ulona because he even said ukuthi what if leyo nyanga leyo iyona ayikufake lowo muthi lowo, are you sure? But uma ngabe sebehleli doing an interview angazi noma ubesekhohliwe yini ukuthi uhleli eduze kukaMavilakazi ngoba bekunoma kaMavilakazi ngapha kunomadanca ngapha. It says because no, the reason ngamdlisa mina uma ukaMavilakazi is because ngangafuni ukuthi ishell zakhe ngoba ngangamazi usethana nabantu abangaki futhi ushelo abantu abangakana ngangafuni ukuthi whoever babethana nababuye and ngangafuni neshell lezi ezimshelayo still zimthole. And uMavilakazi washo I think uma ukaMavilakazi knew ukuthi uthakathiwe but for her to hear ulona uMbeje admit ukuthi yes vele wamthakatha noma danca wamangala. But yes guys, uMbeje said ukuthi ya ngamdlisa vele ngoba ngangafuni ukuthi athole umunye umuntu, ngangafuni ishell zakhe zimthole, ngangafuni futhi abantu asekathandana nabo before bamthola, ngangifuni ukuthi nje mase ngimthathile kube wami so ngamfaka ke lelo dliso. Yes, whether he admitted intentionally or uphunyukile nama angazi or mhlawumbe they insisted kula interview, mhlawumbe the interviewer was kept on saying ukuthi no but you might as well admit why wamfaka uMuthi. Okay, and then yeah they go to Enquthu. Honestly Qondanisi is like ukhuluma nomama angazi mina labo mama basuke beqoqephi nami ngine family nje but if I needed omama abaningi kanje angazi ngabathathaphi mina omama abaningi kanje but omama laba nje basekhaya ogogo ukhuluma nabo bachazana ngendaba yokuthi yokukhulelwa uKamazibuko ngihlezi ngiphambanisa kaMazibuko ukhuluma indaba ukuthi uKamazibuko kwahlala nomuntu wesilisa endlini and that makes him think ukuthi mhlambe lengane le ayikhulela uKamazibuko akuyona yakhe uqondanisa, so that's why acela ukuthi enze iDNA test. So useyasho ukuthi kodwa manje iresponse kaMazibuko ithi uma ngabe kuzo DNA testwa ingane yakhe fanele DNA testwe zonke nalezi zikaMamchunu ayaphika ke lamakhosikazi ukuthi no akufanele kube kanjalo because phela vele akonile uMamchunu kone yena ulona if ufanele kutest leyo ngane. So uyabuza komunye umama ukuthi ene ake usho ukuthi ke ake kuthiwe ke iyabuya ilokhuzana iDNA ithi ngane kuyona yakho usuyobe sewenze njani ke lapho, you know. I think the question should have been honestly what if ingane yakho then uzokwenza njani usuwenze konke lokho ma DNA test and stuff uzobe usewenza njani ke ngokamavilakazi ngophela ngokamazibuko ngoba phela usuthe ingane akuyona yakho. But ke uyasho ukuthi okay ingane mangeyona yami ufanele ahlawule. Lamadoda yangimangaza because they are so quick ukuthi bafune izinhlawulo nani kodwa bona abahlawule abalobole abashadani and all that uthi kufanele ahlawule and then abuyise neinkomo. I guess khona inkomo ezahamba zaya kaMazibuko so usho kanjalo ke. And then ke kusho ukuthi ubatshela nangendaba ke kamalukazane lo omusha ngaphela kunomakoti omusha kaqondanisa guys. Singasho anything but ke la guess labafana amasoka singasho sisamasoka because it's not like bayashada but hayi baqona go. Okay, ayisho ukuthi bachazela ukuthi hayi khona phela omunye kushuthi uMamchunu uye wamthola lapha yana efonini and all of that leso story leso. Hey, I'm over it naso sesikhulunywe kakhulu. but it was just them showing us. Ngiyathanda ke le show mayiye emakhaya because isikhombisa that like ivele kukhumbuze, you know, emakhaya back then, you know, kuvele ngikhumbuza ukuthi I wish ukuthi nangasekhabe kusamakhaya kanje yana abantu besayihlalela yabo labo round bakhiwe ngendlela yasemakhaya. Uthola nje kuno round MC nje abantu bakwazi ukungena bahlale kona badlala ucansi abantu besifazane bonke they must sit ocansini mabehlala. So I like that. Ngiyathanda mabesikhombisa that part. So bebesenquthu this time beya kuloko uqondanisa ngiyayithanda nje ikunika leya feeling yokuba sekhaya. And then there was uThabisile. Honestly guys, angazi indaba when it comes to Gezani baloku besikhombisa uThabisile because phela it's a happily ever after. We're supposed to see uThabisile, we're supposed to see the first it's not the first wife because uGezani akabashadile bo2, the first girlfriend number 1. We haven't seen number 1 for uGezani. Siloku sikhonjisa uThabisile. So I'm just thinking what is the point yeah ukusikhombisa bona because asibaboni bonke, so we don't know how it's going with all of them, the 3 of them. We bona uThabisile, but uThabisile is out with her friends uzoba update ngendaba kaGezani, ubatshela nge-meeting that they had with their mother no auntie. Ubatshela nokuthi uba that meeting they had ehotel, ubatshela nokuthi bahlukene ke benogezani. I'm surprised ukuthi one of her friends most of her friends were like no but it's Tembu, there's nothing wrong with this Tembu. What's wrong with the young kids man? These kids are taking us back like basibuyisele emuva. What's wrong with these kids now abafuna uthathwa ezithenjini? Yeah, I know guys, no. But yeah, I was surprised. They're so young, but they're like, no, there's nothing wrong with this Tembu. But there was a friend who said, kodwa ke mngani wami, tell me, awukhaleli nje ukuba nomuntu wakho nje ukuthi wena umuntu wakho, you know. And I like ukuthi babangani, they are young, babangani, but i-conversation yabo is like umuntu usho opinion yakhe. Honestly, they have different opinion, babona imibono ehlukene. I like that. It was a great conversation, but ubatshela ukuthi no, she has made a decision yena ukuthi uyahlukana noGezani and it's not going to change, which makes it even weird ukuthi they are still showing her kwi-show yes-Tembu because obviously akasekho esithenjini ngoba sebehlukene noGezani. So yeah, it was just yeah, one of her friends pointed out ukuthi yazi mngani, another thing is that awukuthandi wena ukulokhuza ukukhuluma awukuthandi wena ukukhuluma. So for you ukuthi ene uzo ngena esithenjini, would it ever make sense for you? Because esithenjini kuyakhulunywa, so you can't just say ukuthi awuthandi ukukhuluma. So I guess ukuthi ene it's a good point because uThabisile ubukeka umuntu ophansi, uyakwazi ukukhuluma yena kodwa umuntu ophansi. Kuyakhulunywa esithenjini. Kuyakhulunywa esithenjini bobu uzomacele noma ngwabe noma bani, kuyakhulunywa esithenjini. So yeah, I think that friend made a good point to say ukuthi hayi mngani mina I feel like umoya wakho ngeke uzulunge esithenjini kodwa ke phela vele decision yakhe. But she sounds like i decision yakhe to leave uGezani it's final ngathi abasekho ndawonye vele, that is clear. Okay, and then uDulasi ke they always show us uDulasi and I feel like manje angazi njena ku pointless because uDulasi noma umbona awumbone with any of his wives or girlfriends. And yeah, but he was all making a phone call to Umnakwethu and I was trying to think konje umbupho Umnakwethu, is it uMashozi noma uMalona? But I thought it was uMashozi because uyena uthe uyafunda. So apparently wathe yombona wafika ethathwa umngani wakhe ngemoto, then there's that issue ukuthi why ahamba ngemoto yomngani wakhe in bebelwa nje fonini. As you know, there's no nami ngiyamangala ukuthi these people abashootha this show, they would go to shoot somebody having just a phone call, you know. Yeah, but that was it. Isini kaDulasi was just her fighting with Umnakwethu ukuthi Umnakwethu wathi indaba ungangitshelanga if you needed someone to pick you up, indaba ungangitshelanga ngikurequestele. And then uyaxolisa kuNokuthula ngathi umblockile nokumblocker, so uthi fanele eze ke azombona yena but ngiyamfakela imali yokuza. Mefuna amxole uDulasi usho njalo uthi mefuna amxolele she must come. eze kuyena so that ke so that bezokwazi ukuthi bakhulume, but the point is ngeke amfakele imali yokuza. So nokuthola ukuthi hayi angizi ke nami makuthi ngeke uzungifakele imali yokuthi ngize. And then nabo ke phela ulokhuzana uqondanisa ke now they show us the new girlfriend. Ngithe ngeke ngisasho ukuthi wives because they are not wives. Uma bathi uMazwide wakandwandwe, so uMazwide apparently kanti uMazwide it's someone met long ago, uthi wammeet since grade 10. Uthi kahle uMazwide ummeet around the same time he met ulokhuzana ukaMazibuko. So they've been together for a while, bananengane. So uyamtshela ukuthi no ufuna ukuthi umtshela ukuthi uMamchunu useyamazi because uye wabona izithombe leza ayipostile. So angazi that girl was excited ukuthi waziwa uMamchunu. Did you guys understand that she's so excited ukuthi yena useyaziwa manje akasazoloku lokhuzana ecashiswa. So uyasho ukuthi ufuna ukuyohlawula. Guys, it sounds like ingane kade yabakhona and then usakhuluma ukuthi ufuna ukuyohlawula alobole. La madoda lana kule show. Akule show mhlawumbe uzothatha leza inkomo zakaMazibuko ngoba ufuna kubuya inkomo zakaMazibuko, uzothatha zona azihambise ngala kaMazibuko. Ngiyasola ngoba hayi idonsa kanzima when it comes to kulobola kule show. And okay, hayi bese ngishilo le kalokhuzana kaMbeje. And then khona lesa sithembu lesiyana sikaMacingwane naso engazi ukuthi why are they on the show, because they never really show us bendawonye, but this time they were showing us uMamkhulu. She's out with friends at Mbeje. She's telling them about ipaint leli that we've been hearing about for so long. Shuthi wayithethe endlini wafica ipaint ligoqe ngesikipa sakhe sekhezi. I think one thing I can take from this scene, honestly, now she has good friends who really are reasonable in their discussions. Abanye are for isithembu, abanye are not for isithembu. So it was a good conversation that they were having as friends. One thing that Ulonu Mamkhulu was saying was that I respect her ngomacunga is that he is letting her still go after her dreams, like anzi izinto afuna ukuzenza, because it will be very difficult for her to do that if wamlobola wayesethi akahamba uhlala noma wakhe ekhaya. Remember ukuthi inkinga kaMacingwane was that ufuna umuntu ozohlala ekhaya, that's why efuna ukuthatha uMakhumalo. There was one thing that I thought was important that she mentioned, because vele in these relationships la umkhwenyana wakhona ofuna ukuloyethatha amakhosikazi la, you have to have your own. So the fact that she's still able to work and do izinto that she wants to do with her life, I commend her for that, Ulona. And then she also says ukuthi inkinga yakhe ngoMakhuma akanankinga nesithembu ngoba uya understand ukuthi fanele kube nomuntu ozohlala ekhaya with umama, but inkinga ngoMakhumalo that she has noticed ukuthi uMakhumalo is not here to build her own family. Yabo akazili uzokwakhe yakhe indlu. uMakhumalo ufuna ukuzothatha okwakhe uMamkhulu. Yabo, and that thing makes sense for me because it's like uMakhumalo mayifikile ufikele endlini kaMamkhulu afika shiya amaphenti akhe, afike anje njani izithombe zeingane, ashuthi izithombe zengane ayifake kwi-status sakhe. It's like uzohlupha uMamkhulu instead ukuthi naye azakhele eyakhe indlu, because that's what ithembu is about. Angithi nandisa ifamily, it's not like ufuna ukuhlukumeza lo vele khona to build your own. So uthi that's the problem she has with ulokhuzana uMakhumalo. And she says one time uye washuthi isithombe sengane yakhe uMamkhulu wasifaka kwi-status sakhe for months. Kanike ngathi ngiyabona umuntu efake ingane yami. Hayi sengafa abantu bakwethu. What are you doing ufaka ingane yami estatusini zakho? Singazwani futhi. But nje ukhuluma ngalezo zinto nayo leyo nto ukuthi mayekade engekho endlini yakhe uzofika kunamaphenti kalona, uzofika kuneimpahla zakhe. She feels like akazili ukuzokwakha, uzobhidliza okwakhe. I totally just get that. Yeah guys, but that's how this episode went. Bebe seBeach, it was all bangikhalisa ngokuthi ngeBeach yazi. It was all just friends hanging out, having a picnic by the beach. It was nice. It was a nice scenery. I like that. But I'm just worried ukuthi why are they not showing us uMacingwane with uMamkhulu, uMacingwane with uMakhumalo? abasikhombisi enough when it comes to lesa sithembu lesiyana. Yeah, that was a show for today. I do have my issues with the casting this season for Happily Ever After, but I'll talk about it on a video that I'm going to make today. Guys, it's also Friday today, so we're getting our Real Housewives of Durban. How excited am I to do that episode? We are on what's episode 4, like a quarter. We are a quarter away from the whole season. We today we would have watched the quarter of the whole season, so I'm excited about that. But those who like his stories, yes, I'm on 12. Well, sesizile ngo-12 because this video will come after. But thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you to those who have subscribed. We should go live very soon, maybe when we reach 4,000 subscribers. So yes, don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.